I'm Sean Harris, the creator of Grandpa's VCR, the game that starts with setting the time. So you've probably got a few questions about the game, and I'm hoping this video can help. If you still have questions after this, please feel free to post them in the forum of the game, or send me an email using the contact form at grandpasvcr.com. Now this first part of the game is pretty simple. You're just setting the time on the VCR. However, you will notice when you push the buttons that it is not totally straightforward how these buttons work. They do follow a sequence, and it is your job while setting the time, according to the watch down here, to figure out what that sequence is. Now granted, you could just mash these buttons over and over again until you get to the time you like, but that doesn't prepare you for Grandma. So, with that said, let's look a little bit at the screen. So you have your two buttons that set the time, and you have the time down here. So let's rapidly go down that way. You can also push and hold. Either one works just fine. And I will apologize if Grandma or Grandpa interrupt us from time to time, as whoop. Hey! Grandpa gave us a reward for setting it, somewhat randomly. Now, you did get a reward from Grandpa, but you don't get to keep it until you run the gauntlet of questions from Grandma. So the first question is, what does the top button sequence look like? So we have a couple terms that are in that sequence, and we have to figure out what this last term is. So we'll say that it is 4:15. And we got it right. Now let's say this sequence is a little more difficult. This sequence that was used in the bottom button. So if you have no freaking clue what this is, of course you can guess, but you do get a limited number of guesses. So instead, let's use a hint credit. So we click on the hint and we get taken to the website. And when we log in, we're taken to the account page. Now the account page has a lot of useful information. It's really the hub of the video game. First of all, you can see how much money the jackpot is up to at any given moment. You can see tweets of your competitors and how they are doing. These are all test tweets at this point, but you can see what level other people are on and how many levels they've completed. This is how long you've been playing the game. Any sort of codes that you have, whether they're hint codes to get more hint credits, or level codes that say that you are on a particular level, all those get entered here. And this is how many hint credits that we have remaining. And these are either ones that you have purchased through the website, or you have found and redeemed from Easter eggs that you found. This is the current level you're on. And then we also have this countdown until the next couple levels get released in the mobile app, or a website is allowed to be accessed. All right, and the websites that are locked up, those are ones you can use your early access codes for. So let's go ahead and use a hint credit. So we'll go to the fridge, and you'll see here that we can use a hint or buy hints. So we're going to use a hint, and level 1. So it costs us 1 hint credit, and it deducted it. And so now we have Grandma's Mac that's going to help us with figuring out this puzzle. So we click on it, and here are 5 blanks for the 5 terms that you then put in. So once you put these terms in and hit submit, Grandma will give you the answer to enter into the computer, and you hit return. Once you hit return, you get to keep the award that Grandpa gave you, and you get the next puzzle for the deep dive in the digital realm that I have set up. So you will get some sort of clue, which I'm not going to show you in this video, that you will need to solve, that will involve some sort of rabbit hole that I've created on the internet. All right, well hopefully that helps, and if you have any more questions, let me know.